As you know, a Black Ops 6 event is happening right now inside of Warzone, but currently we can only do the very first challenge, with most likely the rest coming over the coming days. Nevertheless, I want to talk about the latest teasers regarding Adler being the mole in the CIA, because obviously we got this Woods intro cutscene which seems to just appear at random at the start of people's games. It's weird, it doesn't happen every game and it's just random. Maybe when we can unlock the other challenges it will start appearing in everyone's game, but nevertheless Woods lets us know that our mission is to, of course, track down the mole in the CIA. And yes, he is of course in his wheelchair, confirming that Black Ops 2 is canon. Mission! And this is most likely a transmission that's being transmitted to us from the 90s. Whilst of course it's in current day, it's just a fun little thing for this event. And it actually seems like this event must be for the Altered Strain event that we learnt about when Season 4 was announced, but people were saying that this had nothing to do with Black Ops 6 and it was for the DNA bomb discovery events like the Critical Countdown. However, as you can see from the teaser image, it literally shows this green blurred screen that looks just like the Woods intro cutscene, so surely Altered Strain must be referring to this event. Or is there another connection? But around the map are appearing posters saying that Adler is wanted as an enemy of the state for crimes against the country. And there's intel you can actually interact with that gives us a transmission. This transmission states, Aloy's getting out of Iraq, Langley can't have him. Daily Briefing director Daniel Livingstone. Orders from Livingstone, bring in the traitor Adler, enemy of the state, wanted for crimes against the United States government, the capture and death of US personnel, and material support to foreign regimes and organizations hostile to the United States. They died by a traitor's hand. So seemingly Adler killed someone in the US government, or in fact many people. And of course there's Bunker 7 that we can't currently access, but we know it's going to open for this event, and challenges will be there since there is the She Never Lets Me Down graffiti outside, which ties to the Sally pistol blueprint unlock challenge, and then there is also writing in red that says they died by a traitor's hands. I will die with her in my hand, in red. And Adler is seemingly going to give us loot in this challenge, so maybe there's going to be some crates we open when we get inside this bunker, as there's references to it in the files. Anyways, the tides are turning regarding Adler, because of course I've been speculating in videos that he's the mole because he was brainwashed by Perseus in the post-launch of Black Ops Cold War, but we thought he fought off the numbers programming. However, maybe he isn't the mole and he's being framed, because for Call of Duty to reveal he's the mole so early on, and for it to be the main focus of the marketing, surely it's just to throw us off, because after all of the marketing has been about the truth lies and how bad the US government are. So maybe the US government, or the actual mole within the US government, a higher up personnel, is framing Adler for the actions of either the government itself or themselves. And after all, because he was brainwashed by Perseus, he would be an easy person to take the fall and to blame. So let me know, do you think Adler is being framed? I initially didn't think so, but considering it's literally the main focus of the reveal event, surely he has to be framed, because otherwise why would they spoil this big plot point so early on? And if we actually look at the thumbnail for the reveal trailer of Black Ops 6, which of course is going to be showcased this Sunday on June 9th at the Microsoft Xbox Game Showcase right after the Direct event, Adler looks extremely ominous and sus and has a really long collar, like he's trying to stay in hiding. So maybe the focus for the campaign is we're going to be either playing as Adler or someone close to Adler, and he's going to be trying to communicate to people to try and prove his innocence, because he's talking to someone in this cutscene that could potentially be Sims, because he has a similar cap to him, but regardless of who he's talking to, maybe he's trying to recruit different people and communicate to different people from the Black Ops universe to say he is innocent and he's being framed, and that could be the whole premise of the campaign, because the PlayStation Store has actually listed Black Ops 6, and whilst you can't pre-order it just yet, it gives a description of the game which says forced to go rogue, hunted from within, this is Black Ops 6, again implying that Adler has gone rogue because he might have been framed as a mole, and that's going to be the premise of the campaign, and he's being hunted from within, meaning that the CIA are trying to take him out. So maybe this whole campaign is about the CIA being bad, and they're trying to frame Adler from bad things that they have done. And it is rumored that this campaign is going to be partially open world, but not like Modern Warfare 3's glorified Spec Ops missions, but more akin to Far Cry, where you have a large map with vehicles and it's going to be more true open world. But there are going to be linear missions too. Now, since the game's going to be spanning the entirety of the 90s and the 2000s, maybe there's going to be open world missions and then linear missions in between, taking you to different places in between different wars, because because of course the Gulf War lasted a very short period, so they're going to be exploring a lot more. So I'm really wondering how that is going to play out. But was Adler literally in hiding from the CIA during a whole 10-year span? That would be insane. And actually, now thinking about it, maybe the game has multiple choices and endings once again like Black Ops 2 and Cold War. And if you are playing as Adler, gone rogue, being hunted by the CIA, what if you don't actually know whether he's guilty or not, and that depends on choices you make throughout the game? Maybe there is one ending where he is guilty, one ending where he isn't, and then one where it's somewhere in the middle. And this would make complete sense with the game being open world, allowing for diversity in your actions. The final thing I want to mention is that a Escape from Tarkov extraction shooter streamer known as Pesley received a Black Ops 6 teaser.
Pew, 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 pew. Is that the mail? Cheers, bro.
Who's this from? Wonder what this is. To Pesley. The truth lies. Username redacted. Password redacted. This is just the beginning.
The truth is the first casualty of war. Your rendezvous point.
Let's crack straight into it.
See you soon, soldier.
It doesn't really showcase much, but people are saying, well, this might mean DMZ is returning. Well, not necessarily. Apparently, he's been sent loads of teasers in the past. And also, considering the campaign's going to have a lot of open world elements, maybe some of the campaigns similar to an extraction shooter where you have to exfil at the end on a chopper, taking you from different points in the war, like I said. I wonder how the Adler stuff with him being in hiding is going to play in, though. Maybe the Adler stuff is all going to be linear missions and the rest open world. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say in this video. There'll be lots more teasers coming very, very soon, so stay tuned on the channel. Anyways, thank you for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're not for some great Call of Duty news and information. So anyways, thank you for watching, and bye.